What if in Teams, you could have a Power App? It even had forms you could fill out, lookups you can populate, and when you were all done with whatever you did, you can save the records and then open them up in the model-driven app if you want. I'm not talking about some Copilot that can sit here and answer questions about your data. That was 2025. This one can actually create records, lets you interact with them, and best part, all no code. It's just purely configurations, no pro code required. I'm Sean, a trainer at Untethered 365, and let's jump in. Whatever model-driven app you want Copilot in, you want to go to the editor of it, and then click over here under the settings, and what you want to go down to is upcoming, scroll down to Copilot control, and click on. So this is the final setting you want. You may have to click it twice and then click save. Then in the top right here, make sure to click on publish. If you have this pop up here, it'll take you to the same wizard. If all goes well, now you should have the Copilot button appear. You can press it right away. Make sure to enable pop-ups because you will have to authenticate again. And then once you refresh, you can start using it inside of your app. So the first thing I'm gonna ask it is how many outdoor activities are there? It's gonna take a few seconds and then boom, it pops up with the answer. We can go validate it. If we look at the very bottom, yes, I do have 5 outdoor activities, so it did nail it. Something to keep in mind, you will need a Power Apps Premium and an M365 Copilot license for any of this to work. Also be careful. There is a Copilot chat in Power Apps, but that's different. It's deprecated. Don't use it. It even says so. I'll include a link to the right one inside of the description. Now, if anything isn't working, it could be a problem in your admin center. So go to the admin center, go to Copilot, go to settings, and inside of it, you're gonna see Copilot and apps. And then click here under Microsoft 365 Copilot. And when you click inside of it, you'll notice that you have the option to add M365 Copilot chat to whatever environment you want. So select your environment and then make sure that it is turned on for model-driven app. This also tricks people up, your URL. If you go into it, make sure you're at preview.powerapps.com. Put that in the URL, and then you get to see this next part. This is MCP for model-driven apps, and it makes the Copilot chat feature I just showed you almost seem like a joke. For instance, if I'm in this chat and I try to type in create an activity called volleyball, it can't do it. It says I can't create that kind of activity directly, and it gives me instructions to click through it, but why am I using a chat if it can't do stuff for me? But then Microsoft released MCP for Copilot in Power Apps, and it takes no configuration at all. You just click setup and then click download package from the top right. Once it's downloaded, go into Teams and click plus and apps, and then click upload an app. From there, just upload the file, the zip file you just downloaded, and then click add, and then open with Copilot. It's 4 steps and that's it. And now I have this MCP Copilot app, and watch this. What are the 3 outdoor activities? And it's gonna pop them up right in here. It does take a little longer to run, but then it put them there. Okay, you've already seen this, not impressed. But next, I'm gonna ask it to show in a grid, something the Copilot chat I showed you earlier cannot do, and let's see what happens. It'll take a second, but then once we scroll down, boom, a beautiful Power Apps grid appears in front of us. And what's really cool is if we click open here, it's gonna navigate us over to our model-driven app, just as we were, but that doesn't solve our problem from earlier. In here, I'm gonna type in create a new outdoor activity called camping, and you'll see that this time it can actually do it. And it gives me an interactive form of what it did. I could even say, why don't we populate this with dummy data? I just asked that and it put in this activity tag here. It put in the danger level. It is guessing because I told it to guess. And then I can come in here and then go ahead and even use lookups. It can go find the other instructors. I can hit accept and save if I'm good with it. And then now I can go in and click open, and this is great. it's going to navigate me to the actual record and model-driven app. Now, if you're thinking, why don't I type in here, create a new outdoor activity called volleyball? Well, as we saw, this won't work. So what needs to happen? You just go in here and select your new agent, not the out-of-the-box Copilot agent it gave you. Now, if I type in here, create a new outdoor activity called volleyball, in here, once I press enter, what it's going to do is it will create the record, and boom, right there, same experience. I can hit accept and save. When I open this, it's going to go navigate me to the form again. So let's make sure we understand these limitations. This Copilot out-of-the-box chat that you configure from the app can only read records here. It cannot create, update, or modify them. As soon as we go up here and we switch to our custom MCP Copilot app agent, it totally can create records. The downside is, big shout out to Andreas Adner, who originally showed me this awesome news. He's always posting great stuff on LinkedIn on this. Be sure to follow him on LinkedIn. The downside is this agent right here has no idea what screen you're on or what you're looking at. So hopefully in the future, those two will talk to each other better. Right now, we're stuck with these limitations. Now, AI is hard to keep up with. It's probably going to change a lot since you've already watched this video. So what we're doing is an AI architecture masterclass. If you want to take these concepts further, it's free. You can go on the website right now. The link is in the description. I'm excited about it because I've teamed up with the best architects I know to create the AI architecture framework. This framework is what allows me to build powerful Power Platform solutions that scale and are flexible. But most importantly, they give me a lot of my time back. Now, I can keep talking about this free training and how great it is, but instead, I'm going to show you how you're going to feel if you decide to join us. Pretend this suitcase right here is the training.